Hey there, folks. How's it going? Welcome to their Stu's Game Reviews Saturday night stream. This time we got TRS-80 once again. We just start the Twitch stream as well, in case we get like one random lost person on the Twitch side. You never know. So the game we have today is called B-52 Strategic Bomber. Let me take it out of the case so you can actually see the thing here. B-52 Strategic Bomber. Nice fancy picture of B-52 there. This game was developed by Comtronic Systems in 1981. It says on the cassette here. There, let me show the other side. Comtronic Systems 1981, TRS-80 level 2, 16K memory, every size 3200, 30,000. There's also a side on the other side for Model 3. It doesn't say that on the cassette. It says TRS-80 disc basic though. And this is what I have. I think it came with a manual. I don't have the manual. I just have the insert and the tape. But that's enough, probably. Pirate Gamer Boy says it was 1 year before. Or I gotta do it. B-17 Bomber. 1 year before that game. I don't have the manual, but like what it says here, there's a picture of this thing. On the side it says B-52 Strategic Bomber TRS-80 arcade game. And then on the inside, there's like a full catalog of all the stuff these guys made, including it says only $13.95 each. So we know this game costs $13.95. Now, why it's interesting, aside from the fact of the manual, is the fact that apparently this game's never been dumped before until now. There's hardly any record of it anywhere on the internet. I did find one mention of it, but no dump or anything like that. So I think it's never been dumped before. And I actually had a hard time dumping it too for some reason. Got my friend Peter Phillips to help me out. Appreciate that very much. So thank you for that. And I'll talk more about that in a minute. But I'm using usually I use the TRS-32 emulator. Today I'm actually using the TRS-80 GP emulator, which Peter is involved in development of. And the reason why I'm using it is because sometimes it works better. And I actually tried this game before in the other emulator, and it wasn't so perfect, and I thought maybe we'd do a better job in this one. So we're gonna check it out shortly. But this game, costs $13.95. So hopefully it's really, really, really good. Whereas we also have the October 1979 issue of CLOAD Magazine, which came out 2 years before, and also, again, it was only $3.50 per copy, or $3 if you subscribed. So we're going to find out, again, which is better, the subscription for $3 or the $13.95 commercial release from 2 years later. Pirate Game Boy says there's many computer games like that, obscure CD-ROM games that have no info online whatsoever. Yeah, very true. And it's interesting because I was on the Atari Age forum on Facebook earlier, and somebody posted about this game called Happy Birthday or something, which apparently only sold 15 copies for Atari, and they're saying now it's worth like $15,000. And Pirate Gamer Boy is very excited about CLOAD. Yeah, CLOAD's awesome, isn't it? Pirate Gamer Boy. Sorry, what am I saying? This Happy Birthday game only had 15 copies, and apparently it's worth like 15 grand nowadays. But I bet you they only sold like 14 copies of this or 13 copies, and I got it for probably $1 or something. Ryan says, "Hey Stu, Ryan, how's it going? Good to see you, man. It's always a pleasure to have you over here. You're a moderator of the stream, so you got to be here once in a while. Do your moderator duty. All right, let's start this game up here. We'll start with the CLOAD. Actually, again, we have two sides on CLOAD. We have level 2 and level 1 sides. On level 2, most of it's the same, but level 2 has something called germ warfare, which the other one doesn't have, and level 1 has something called space skeet, which the other one doesn't have. So we'll start with the level 2 side. Then we will we'll play this thing, and then we'll try the level 1 game. Yeah, Ryan, you missed it. I already said B-17 Bomber. So I'll do it again for you. All right. So I do think B-17 Bomber is pretty good. I think Bomb Squad is even better. Bomb Squad. I think Bomb Squad's a pretty cool game. I want to definitely stream both of those at some point. I have them both over here on my shelf somewhere. All right, let's insert a cassette. The nice thing about this emulator also is it loads the cassettes faster, so you guys probably like that too. Let's see, CLOAD file to 1. Let's type CLOAD The thing I don't like about it is it does not show you the controls of the tape, so you don't see the tape going, but, you know, it's trade-offs. It goes faster, and it seems to have better compatibility, too. Have you played World Series Major League Baseball, the Pirate Game Boy 12? Ryan says, I only moderate when we do eraser games. See, look how fast that thing loaded. Let's run it. CLOAD. What's that? It's like a little Kirby guy or something. He's like looking around. Well, you haven't played that because it requires the expansion module. That game was pretty cool. And then I really like the sound on it too. It's not that much, but it goes like something like Mattel Electronics presents World Series. Like no, it's like the World Series. That's how it goes. The World Series, and it goes do 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 do. It's pretty. I like the music. This is, I think, Pepsi. I'm not sure. I'm going to refill in a moment, then I'll let you know what it is. I think it's Pepsi. What's going on in here? Oh, is that supposed to be a worm? Is a worm like eating an apple or about to eat an apple? I think it's a worm. Or maybe it's like the shmoo. What just happened? He stuck his pseudopod in the apple. Oh, he's carving a pumpkin, it looks like. Oh, it's October 1979. This is probably a Halloween thing. This dude's carving a pumpkin. It's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, you know, the Pirate Game Boy 12, a lot of streamers in general on the internet, they can't be bothered to read the instructions of any game they stream. They try for like 2 seconds, and like without the instructions they can't figure it out. They're like, what the hell is this crap? And they turn it off, and that's the end of it. So, Bomb Squad, I've not played it yet, but it looks really, really good, honestly. And I did read the instructions. Hey there, Gamers Grotto, how's it going? Ryan says it's a ghost, not a worm. Yeah, I guess it's too big to be a worm. But it looks like he like defiled that apple, because I mean, if it's a pumpkin, like the smile doesn't look that spooky. I'm not sure what it's doing, but I want to wait and find out. Oh, there we go. Happy Halloween from CLOAD. Happy Halloween to you too. Alright, that was nice. Hey, always asleep. Too spooky for me. I want to see someone give that to their teacher, like an apple like that with a smiley face on it. By the way, that reminds me of a joke. Who knows the answer to this joke? What's the only thing worse than finding a worm inside your apple? What's the only thing worse than finding a worm inside your apple? Tell me what the answer is. Well, I'll load the next program. The ghost is moonwalking. Be ready. I got it right. Half a worm. That's right. Be ready. All right. Mr. Be Ready been lurking to tell us the answer to the riddle. The only thing worse than finding a worm inside your apple is finding half a worm inside your apple. That means you already ate half the worm. Always Asleep is here, Gamers Grotto. He already spoke. Pirate Gear voices. Yeah, I think this is Constellations, actually. And this is the Constellations program now, so we'll see what that is. Be ready. Congratulations for that very smart answer to the riddle. It's not good to find half a worm in your apples. I'd rather find a whole worm than half a worm for sure. Sorry. It's like a stupid joke, but I think it's really funny. You're welcome, Be Ready. Thank you for that intelligent answer. Ryan says games and music should still be on cassette tapes. I agree. You know what? I'll tell you one thing. The floppy disks definitely are faster to load, but the tapes are much easier. Like they last longer. I don't know why, but like I do know why, because the data's analog. It's like hard to screw it up really. Like you could like mess up the tape a little bit and the data will still be intact. Whereas a floppy disk or a CD, even a digital media, you lose like 1 or 1 0 and the whole thing is done. All right, let's see what we got here. Initializing. Constellations. Most people only recognize a few constellations. A person that knows just 4 or 5 is looked upon with awe when he points them out. That's true. To many ancient cultures, the stars possess magical and mystical qualities. Myths are created to explain the great events that are witnessed in the sky. To modern astronomers, the stars are not regarded as magical, but rather as other suns like our own. Modern astronomers look to outer space, not only to understand the stars and other celestial objects, but also to help solve relevant problems such as energy and resource shortages. Sure. Press C to continue. A knowledge of the most important constellation of the stars within them is valuable to anyone who enjoys wondering about the stars, and who doesn't? Of the 88 constellations, 14 of the more popular ones are in this program. There's a diagram of each constellation with a brief explanation of how it fits into mythology. The second portion tells factual information regarding the most prominent stars and things contained in the constellation. The information on when the constellation can best be seen should be practical for the entire U.S. between 8 and 10 p.m. Okay, cool. The constellations can be seen best in these seasons. Press C to continue. Alright, so it's just telling you like when is the best time to see different constellations. Okay, that's nice. Press C. Choose the constellation you want to see. I guess probably all of them. 15, all of them. Boots. So I guess the way this works is you get to see constellations, and then they'll ask you a quiz if you can remember what they look like, which I'm sure I won't. Boots was Arcas the plowman. He was placed in the sky with his 2 oxen at death. His plow was part of the constellation Ursa Major. What was Space Engine? I don't remember. Boots' brightest star is Arcturus, the 4th brightest star in the sky, relative magnitude. Arcturus is a giant star 35 light years away. Guys, remember this stuff because there's going to be a quiz, apparently. Okay. Canis Major, the big dog, is believed to be Orion's hound, Icarius, who pursued the Messian, I guess he was too much of a mess, Messian fox. Canis Major contains various stars ranging from supergiants to a white dwarf. Its most notable star, Sirius, is the brightest star in the sky and only 9 light years away. My college name was the Plowman, yeah, sure. Cygnus is the swan. Oh, that looks like a swan, sort of, which many gods change themselves into for special purposes. Cygnus is also known as the Northern Cross. Its most notable star, Deneb. This is where they get all the Star Trek names from. Like, did he go to Deneb or something? Isn't that what the Nemean slime devil? Its most notable star, Deneb, a super giant star, is one of the most distant stars that can be seen with the naked eye. Cool. Oh, Space Engine is a modern space simulation probe. Cool. Gemini is characterized by Castor and Pollux, the twin sons of Zeus, who were placed in the sky by Zeus when Pollux' sorrow became unbearable after the death of Castor in a battle. Is that where they got castor oil? Gemini's brightest stars, Castor and Pollux, are blue hot stars. Pollux' surface temperature is about 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit. Hit C to continue. How does it look like Gemini, like 2 twins to you? I mean, it just looks like a blob. Hercules. And this sort of looks like a guy holding up something. Hercules is son of Zeus, known for his physical strength and his 12 labors or feats. He achieved immortality when accidentally killed by his wife. I'm not sure if that you can kill while your wife leads to immortality. That's interesting. Most notable about Hercules' stars is Ras Algethi, a double star. The larger is a red giant star, 800 times as big as the sun. Cool. Leo, the lion, was known as the Nemean lion, who was strangled by Hercules during one of his 12 feats. The most notable star in Leo is Regulus, a helium star that has a surface temperature of about 35,500 Fahrenheit. Regulus is about 68 light years from the Earth. Regulus also in Star Trek. I can't remember when they went to Regulus, but they definitely went to Regulus. There's like Space Station Regula 1 also. Libra is only 5 stars, known as the Scales, in honor of Julius Caesar for his reform of the Roman calendar. One of Libra's stars, Zubin Lacribi, who made these names up, is a variable star. This means it ranges in brightness from brightest to dullest during a regular period of time, 2.33 days in this case. Hit C to continue. Orion, this is the only one I recognize, it's Orion's belt. Orion was a great hunter who was killed by a scorpion. Upon his death, Zeus placed Orion and the Scorpion in the sky. One of Orion's stars, Betelgeuse, a red giant, is 460 million miles in diameter. Rigel, also Orion, is a 5-star system, 1,300 light years away. This is where the Orion slave traders came from. Pegasus always sleeps as game of the year. This is interesting, though. At least we're learning something. It's almost over. Pegasus was the winged horse born of sea foam and the blood of slaughtered Medusa. He became a constellation when he flew up to Olympus after throwing off Bellerophon. In the constellation Pegasus, the star Enif is a supergiant star, 820 light years away. How does this look like a horse at all? I mean, sort of, maybe, I guess. I don't know. People had a lot of time on their hands back then, said Ryan. Perseus, a son of Zeus, Perseus gained fame by flying to the land of the Gorgons to slay Medusa and rescue Andromeda. In Perseus, the star Algol is one of the most famous eclipsing variable stars in the sky in a double star system. One of the stars is hidden at times from Earth. Hit 7C to continue. There's probably just some screw up in the load. I'm sure it's just C. Taurus is the bull. It looks nothing like the bull, whose form Zeus took to carry off Europa to Crete. In Taurus, the most famous star, Aldebaran, that's where they get Aldebaran whiskey from, right? Is Aldebaran brandy? Some kind of, they drink something from Aldebaran. Is a red giant, 36 times larger in diameter than the sun. Also in Taurus is the Crab Nebula, and a pulsar which pulses visible light. The only one known to do this. So exciting, man. Ursa Major was placed in the star by Zeus as a bear to protect him from an attacking female bear. The Big Dipper is contained in Ursa Major. I don't see the Big Dipper. I guess the top left there. Second from the end of the handle is a star system named Mizar. This is actually a 3-star system, the most complex system in Ursa Major. Plus C to continue. In Ursa Minor, the little bear was named Callisto, a daughter of Zeus. She was turned to a bear by Hera, one of Zeus's jealous wives. The North Star Polaris in Ursa Minor. Polaris is always the same number of degrees above the horizon of your northern latitude. And C to continue. I think that's the last one. Virgo, characterized by the virgin goddess of justice, who stands in the heavens holding a sheaf of grain in her left hand. Looks like a freaking broom. The brightest star in Virgo, Spica, is so bright that if you were 32 light years away, it would be by far the brightest star in the sky. But it's 220 light years away. Oh, okay. What the hell does that mean? All right, whatever. All right, we did it all. Let's go on to test. Test section. I didn't memorize this part. Name a season that Ursa Major can be seen in? I don't know. Say spring. That's correct. Apparently it can be seen in all seasons. Alright, that's done. Alright, let's do more problems. What constellation is Algol in? Does anybody remember this? Type of name of constellation in full. I don't know. Gemini. No, it's Perseus. Alright, well. Let's try another one. Name a season that Perseus can be seen in. Let's try spring again. Nope. I didn't memorize shit. It says Fire Kira 12. I don't blame you. What's the name of this constellation? Oh, I know this one. This is Ursa Major, right? Ursa Major. That's correct! Woohoo! 50%. I'm still failing this class, but this is the dumbest thing here. Wait, this we had before, right? It was everything. It's the same question from before. Give me the same question the test twice. What's the name of this constellation? Was this Perseus? No, I feel like it was Perseus. That's right! Alright, I think I'm passing now. See if I get one more right. Right in a star or a star group that is a Libra. Wasn't Libra like the last one? I'm going to say Zubin Ilacribi. Holy cow! Woohoo! I got 71%. That's good enough for me. I'm done with this game. I think I actually passed this class, like sort of. So that's good enough for me. I'm done with this. In my defense, I drink a lot. Imagine playing this in school for a grade. You know what? If I had to play this in school for a grade, I'd probably do well because it's probably much more interesting to listen to the teacher yap on for God knows how long. C's good enough for me, Pirate Gamer Boy. All right, let's try the next one. The next one should be phone words. I know what this is, but I'll show it to you guys quickly. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get some more soda while this is loading. Give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? It already finished loading, so I feel bad doing that. I'll get the soda afterwards. Let's run this. This is sort of stupid. Okay, so once I had a friend who had a telephone number that was hard to remember. It was 653-8697. He told me to just remember old toys. That was his phone word. This program will generate the 2,187 combinations of letters for any phone number. For example, my number 886-3711 works out at tuner 11, tunes 11, and utoes 11. This program runs for a maximum of 8 minutes and 39 seconds. Give me your phone number and 7 numbers. So I'm not giving my real number. Let's do like 555-6789, let's just say. And see what it does? It just prints out like every single possible combination, and you have to actually sort through it. So that's really honestly very useless. I once had a program like this for DOS, or for Windows, I think it was for Windows, that PC Magazine gave out as a utility for free. And the nice thing about that program was it actually, once it did this, which was much, much faster, it scanned through it and found words that were inside these. So try to find ones that actually had real words, as opposed to me having to do it myself. Because I have to do it myself, like what the hell's the point? So honestly, this is a pretty bad utility in my opinion. And let's kill this and go on to the last one on the level 2 side, which is germ warfare. So let's load up germ warfare. And while that's loading, I will actually really go get a drink. So hold on 1 second. I almost started writing a program, but then I realized I erased what was loaded in, so never mind. Alright, let's get to the guy here. Germ warfare. Germ warfare is a simulation of birth, growth, and the death of a colony of germs that live and die by a very rigid set of rules. The population of each location doubles every turn. If it becomes too overcrowded, it dies. Under ideal conditions, a sufficiently large population can give birth to new germs. This creates a dynamic situation in which the populations are continuously changing. To continue. Since germs are detrimental, you'll have to deploy antibodies to contain and reduce the germ population. Initially, you position 28 antibodies to combat the germ population. On every succeeding turn, both you and I will have an opportunity to reinforce our populations with 5 factors apiece. It sounds like Game of Life originally, but it's not. After 10 generations, the germ colony will be evaluated to see how successful you were in containing it. When you deploy your 28 antibody factors, they may be divided into groups with the densities varying from 1 to 9. For example, the 28 antibodies can be divided into 4 groups of 5 factors apiece, 2 groups of 3, and 2 groups of the population of 1. Right, that's how's Hanukkah going, Stu? It's going to fine. The arrow keys are used to move the frontiers horizontally and vertically. The spacebar will stop pointer movement. The add key will then put you in a mode to place your antibody factors in a designated position. Depressing the numbers 1 to 9 will place the population with that density to the culture. Good luck, you have 10 generations to play, and enter to continue. I don't really understand what this is. You have 20 antibodies, so basically I can decide where I want to shoot my antibodies, but, like, I don't know how it works. So, I mean, I'm shooting, I guess, there, so I press the @ key. How many? Let's put, I don't know, 5. So I took 5 over there, but, like, it's not really on top of a germ, it's, like, next to a germ, so I don't know, like, what that does. I have no idea. Almost looks like Set the Hostages Free. I think I've played that one. Pirate Game Boy 12, you played like every game there is. 3. It's like Conway's Game of Life and modern virus games. Well, I understand why it's like Conway's Game of Life to some extent, except there's no antibodies in Conway's Game of Life. But what's the modern virus games you're talking about? I don't know what the hell I'm doing is the problem. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, really. What just happened? I tried to put it on top of something, it didn't work. I have 15 antibodies, yeah. I think I can't put it there. I couldn't put it there because I was right on top of something. I have 9 antibodies. I don't know what this does though. Again, let's see if I put one here. Come on, get up. This interface is terrible. So I put 3 there. Can I kill this one completely? There, that's enough for now. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Now what happens here? I was trying to figure out what's going on. What does plus mean? They killed my antibodies? I don't know the rules for this. What is plus? I had 5 antibodies there. They're all dead or what? Like, I don't understand this. Rise is very popular on iOS. You try to create a virus that kills the world. Interesting. Hosh is a very early DOS PC of 1981. I thought there were like no DOS games in 1981 except for like Donkey.Bass or whatever. Okay, so the germs reinforce. And I have 5 antibodies. I don't understand what I did. What are the pluses? And like, how come none of the germs got killed if I put antibodies right on top of them? Does anybody understand what's going on here? Because I don't. And I'm not going to play it anymore if I don't understand what's going on. So I think I'm going to exit this and go to the last game, which on the level 1 side, which is Space Skeet. Let's see, this is crap for my as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it looks like it could be interesting, but it's not. What the hell with that. I got to boot to level 1 if I can. Can this thing do level 1? I'm not sure if it can. It can, but I don't know how to do it. Let's see what happens. Probably not going to work like this. Yeah, I don't think so. Skeet shooting in space. Yeah, hold on. I want to see if I can get this to load properly. As it is a terrible physics, the title was the excuse. It could be. This is not going to work like this. Hold on. No. Stop that. I'm not sure how you do level 1 basic of this. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'll put up the other emulator and do it in that one. We'll do this one only in that emulator, just because I don't want to set it to level 1. Hang on one sec. I'm sure there's a way to do it. It's probably, I think you need a command line option or something. Actually, I'll check really fast. Actually, no, I won't. I will check really fast. I think it didn't work so well in the other emulator. TRC GP command line. Model 1. L1 is level 1 basic. Okay. Hold on. Alright, there we go. That should do it. Now let's boot it up, insert the cassette. There it is. And let's C-load. Oops, C-load. Alright, now it's working. So I'm not sure about the terrible physics, but I guess we'll find out momentarily. It probably does have terrible physics. But I think I tried it the other one. It wasn't working so well in that one, so I'm going to try it in this emulator. How's everybody doing this fine evening? Tomorrow, hopefully, I'm going to play some more Shibuya Scramble, 428 Shibuya Scramble. Having quite a bit of fun with it, actually. It's tough, but it's fun. All right, ready. Let's see what we got here. What is your name? Stu. Space Skeet. Place an AM radio to your keyboard. So unfortunately, that's not going to work. That's one of the ways that the TRS-80 used to have sound effects, was telling you to place a radio to the keyboard. They would use like the interference that coming out of the machine to go on the radio and make noises, but unfortunately the emulators don't support that, so not going to be able to play that. Oh, Stardate 2478. Captain Stu. Sensors have just picked up 20 enemy spaceships on a direct path for Earth. Your mission is to intercept and destroy. The ships are of 3 types. Number 1, first the small fire ships. They're the most powerful and dangerous of the 3. Okay. Second, the mid-sized bomber ships, not as fast but very deadly. Third, the fuel and cargo ships, deadly but very slow. So if the small fire ships are the most dangerous, then how come the other ones say they're deadly? Pirate Game Boy says, I haven't seen those SS streams. What SS streams? Oh, skeet shooting? Are you talking about, Shibuya Scramble? I ran up you spoiled with streams. What do you mean by spoiled? I'm curious what you mean by that. Present your initial data. To fire your high-speed torpedoes, press the clear key on your onboard computer. When the enemy ship is directly in front of you, this also activates your invisibility screen. Your score in this battle will establish you as an officer. Alright, so I gotta check what the clear key is on this emulator. Hold on. Where's the keyboard? Let me not say. Oh, here it is. Okay. To get clear, you press home or backslash, supposedly. Let's try home or backslash. Keyboard is okay. We'll try it. Get back to this thing here so I can see what's going on here. Is a destroy different adventure game? It's like a sort of a visual novel, sort of, but it's sort of a destroy different adventure game. Alright, presenter to begin. Ooh, that's Starfield. Stu's ship. Wait a second, I gotta press the button. Where's the clear button? Is this home, is it? Stu's ship again. Okay. Why does my ship disappear after it shoots? It shoots its load and it's done? I keep missing. It's so hard to even see what the hell's going on here. Oh my god. I'm gonna make one hit. Oh wow, I got one. Kapow. Kapow, I got 2. 2 of the small ones. Got 3. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of it. Wow, all right. She's trying to rub my rub it in. That's my ship. My ship looks like a nipple or something. I don't know what the hell that's. Oh crap! Ah, that was I lost the focus of the window and I got nervous, so then I shot too early. Premature shooting there. Kapow! See how many points I get at the end here. Earth's gonna be destroyed though, I think. Kapow! I think there's only 10 ships, right? So 10 or 20. Oh, I missed that one. Damn. Bam. So Pirate Gamer, what do you have against Droid Adventure games? It's sort of better than this, I think. Well, I'm doing pretty good hitting. Now that I got the hang of it. I know what button to press. I missed that one. You almost done here? Pow. Ships destroyed. Ships that escaped 8. Total points 46,500. Rank is determined by outcome of battle commander. I could deal with commander. I mean, I could play again, but like, I mean, it's a pretty simple game. I'll probably do better if I play again because I think I got the timing. But like, that's all the games on this CLOAD issue. So now let's try the commercial game, the B-52 strategic bomber. Hopefully that'll be better than this skeet shooting. And let's check it out. So I want to play again. No. Hand over your captain's out of the keys to the ship. You blew it. Come on, I didn't blow it. Let's see. We're gonna change model. Model 3. And now let's change model again to Model 1. Alright, memory size. I have to put in the memory size it says on the tape, which is 32,000. And now, oh, you love Snatcher and Police Knot, so why don't you want to play 428 then, Pirate Gear? Boy, I'm confused. Because it's not good enough? CLOAD. Always asleep. I did okay. I was a commander. Commander. I could be like Commander Cisco or something. And then eventually I could be a captain. That's good stuff. Diet Pepsi hits the spot. Alright, so we have very high hopes for this, right? Remember, there's an undubbed TRS-80 game. It cost $13.95 back in 1981. And this game, this tape, was only $3.50. So based on money, for a factor alone, this should be like 4 times as good, right? B-52 Strategic Bomber, Comtronic Systems, Comrade 1981. Active keys, spacebar drops bomb, up makes the B-52 climb, down makes the B-52 dive. 15 points for each time bomb hits a target. Fuel minus 10 points for every time you climb, and minus 15, I guess 8 points of fuel each time B-52 crosses the screen. You must maneuver around all anti-aircraft fire, which are pounds, or you will be destroyed. I see what you're saying, Pirate Gear Boy. I totally hear you, honestly. Like, I don't... The difference, I think, a little bit between the streams that I do and the streams that maybe some other folks do on adventure games is that I also don't know what's going on in this game, and I usually need help from the chat and from the audience. So, like, in some sense, you're playing it like with me. It's like a co-op game as opposed to, I'm just solving it. It's not like I know what I'm doing. If I was playing a game that I've beaten before and I just going through it really fast, that would be a different story, I guess. But I hear you. Sometimes people don't want to do that either. I don't mind doing that so much as a viewer. As long as I know the person who's playing it is like actually struggling through it and I can help solve the problems. If they're just using a walkthrough or something like that, then there's no fun for me. Excuse me. One sec. Alright, press enter to continue. Landing your B-52 bomber. Your runway is displayed below. If you need to land, refuel, or rearm, you must get as close as possible to the ground without crashing and taxi down the runway until the screen changes. Okay. Once in a while, you'll be able to land due to various reasons. It's an enemy base, runway not long enough, or too crowded to land. 30 points awarded for a successful landing. Fire Gear was I watched trailers for a number of times. A lot of times the trailers show the best parts also. They ruin the movie. B-52 now on runway, waiting for orders. Capacity 70,000 pounds. Lots of bombs means less fuel. How many bombs? Maximum 65. I don't know, let's say 40. Remainder filled with fuel. Alright, so that's me. I'm flying around. I'm supposed to bomb these things. How do I bomb? Oh, I just shot a bomb at nothing. I was bombing before, it didn't do anything. Oh, is that my runway? Can I land? I just landed, okay. Alright, cool, that's my runway. So, I mean, let's just do the same thing again. I don't want to be so high up. I want to be able to hit... Oh, no! I want to be higher than that, though. Shoot! Okay, so anti-aircraft thing ended up in the sky after I shot this building. I'm not sure what the point of this is. So I have 36 bombs, fuel 325. I'm bombing the crap out of this. Whoa! Oh, that's close. I'm bombing these things. This is no B-17 bomber, says Pirate Gear Boy. Oh, whoa. Okay, I got around that thing. That's good. That was the anti-aircraft shot, apparently. It doesn't look like anti-aircraft. I know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just... Oh, no, bridge! Whoops. Your score 270. Your initials, please. SGR. Okay, that's not a very good game, is it? Right, let's try again. I don't want to... Why does it start me like super high in the stratosphere? Like, I can't hit anything from up there. I guess I don't want to hit a bridge, though, so maybe I should be a little lower down. Oh, that was close. Oh, there's my runway. Let me land. Land. Alright, so I landed. Now I get to refill my plane. Go up. Don't start me. I don't understand. How come sometimes it starts me like right in the ceiling? Sometimes it starts me right in the floor. Aha, I got you, bridge. Yeah, bomb that bridge. For some reason I couldn't shoot it too well. I'm too high up to hit effectively. It's hard to control this thing. It doesn't really respond very well to keyboard commands. I press space like 100 times before it shoots it even once. Maybe the emulator that's doing that. I don't know, but it's pretty freaking annoying. Like, do I get points for hitting stuff? My score, I guess so. My score went up like a point or two. 270, 285, 300, 330. I should get extra points for like good shots. The anti-aircraft really sucks. They can't hit me, apparently. I hit an ice cream cone. I'm not even sure it is I'm hitting. I'm just staying on the same level. Blow that thing apart! Poo! 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 How's that top of that building still standing? Alright. Not only is this no B-17 bomber, it's no, what's it called? Big 5 game. It doesn't really seem that fun. Am I right or wrong? Pirate Gear Boy wants to know. Get down there. Okay, I couldn't land. What the hell? Get up. The controls are so bad. The controls are so terrible. This doesn't seem that fun. Am I right or wrong? You're not wrong. Kind of like a worse version of looping. Well, I got 495 this time. I'm going to try one more time, see if I can break 500. I don't know why I couldn't land that time. It was really freaking annoying. I don't know why it starts me up like so damn high. So this is an undubbed TRS-80 game, and it was not super easy to get it to work. So the question is, was it worth it to spend the time getting this to get dubbed? Or should we have just... What happened? What just happened? Something happened. No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Stupid bridge! I'll give me an ad now. Other arcade games available. Nuclear Holocaust, $13.95. Killer Satellite, $13.95. F-15 Death Pilot. Death Pilot? $13.95. Car Wars, $13.95. Battle of Midway, $9.95. Pearl Harbor, $9.95. So interestingly enough, Peter Phillips, the guy who helped me get this to work, he looked up this company, Comtronic Systems, and apparently they're still in business, at least as of a few years ago. And the guy who wrote this game is like the CEO of the company. And they make other stuff now, not games. I don't think they make F-15 Death Pilot anymore, but like, I'm amazed this company is still in business. Death Pilot sounds dope. You know, this one sounds interesting too, right? So you can't like judge the name too much. Let's try one more time. Stupid bridge. Ugh, stupid bridge. Die, bridge! It's so hard to shoot these bombs. That's the problem. The bombs don't really shoot very easily. You have to press this. You have to like really hammer on the space bar. It may partially be the emulator, but I don't really think it's the emulator. I think it's much more the way the game is programmed. I think this is the sweet spot in terms of elevation, because if you can't, like, if you hit the bridge, you're dead. There's no way to hit that thing in the beginning when it first flies in, though. I guess you can only have one bomb in the air at any given time, it seems. So you're too high up, you can't shoot as many bombs, but, you know, it is what it is. That looks like their base or something. I don't know what it is, but it looks like their base. Alright, keep going. Score 285. Still have 18 bombs. I've not seen it at one of my refuel stations in a while. There's their base. Oh, I missed that ice cream cone. I hear my... Okay, let's see if I can land. Down, 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 down! Wow. He got down the last second. Oh, man. All right. 40 bombs again. Now up, up, up! Bomb. No, no, down. Down. Up, up, up! I go up again. I don't trust the stupid bridge thing is going to show up. Oh my goodness, this is so damn hard to control. This is like the worst controls I've ever seen in a game, almost. 465 I'm at. So hang on and make 500. For some reason, the anti-aircraft never seems to get this level that I'm on. Ah! 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 Why did I say that? Did you hear what I just said? I'm like, for some reason, the anti-aircraft never seems to get this level that I'm on right now. Alright, well, I broke 500. That was my goal, so I think that's going to be it for this game. So let's see. So on this thing, we had the cover, which is the best thing, I think, the cover. The Constellation was okay. Forwards was terrible. The Space Skeet was... Well, sorry, the Germ Warfare was terrible. And the Space Skeet was pretty bad. And then we had this thing, which was pretty average. So I think mostly losers tonight to the Pirate Geek 2012. I'm going to go with my vote for the CLOAD, but only because the cover with the pumpkin and the ghost or the worm or whatever it was. I feel like everything else was pretty bad, like the Pirate Gear boy says. So yeah, so we have an undubbed game. I'm now going to sell it for $10 million because this is the only copy known to exist. So if anybody wants to buy it for me, anybody in the chat, I'll give you a discount. You can have it for only $5 million. And otherwise, you know, anybody else wants to buy it, just leave a comment. Let me know you're willing to pay $10 million. Peter Phillips, how's it going? I was talking about you, man. Go out, look at stars now. Yeah, it's in the Constellations program. Right, exactly. Peter, you can have it for $10 if you want. I'll do it. No, this was, Not a great game, but there got to be some losers in the library too. I got tons more of TRS-80 games to play, and I would play more now, but it's actually been only an hour, but I don't have anything really loaded up and ready to go, so I'm probably going to end it here. Maybe next time I'll get some more stuff prepared, but I literally have, I don't know, probably 100 more TRS-80 games to play, at least, so anyway. I need to get at WADA grade. I think WADA only grades the sealed stuff. They don't care about things that are open. You know what? Okay, since we have extra time, I'll just really quick do a WADA rant, which is, I'm so tired of people that don't care about games and don't care about classic systems, just buying stuff for investment and ruining it for everybody else. Don't buy stuff. Don't buy games unless you want to play games, for God's sakes. If you don't love games, go buy something else. Go buy coins or baseball cards or something else that you can seal in a thing without having to open it. Because a baseball card, what are you going to do except look at the front, look at the back? A coin, what are you going to do except look at the front, look at the back? A game is meant to be played, not sealed. God damn it. Sorry about that. All right. Always Asleep says, it doesn't have to be great. Was still a really cool, interesting stream. I appreciate that. I think so too. And he also says games are not currency. Yeah, I totally agree. It makes me sick, honestly. I don't know. It's not like I don't have enough games, but I can't get stuff I want because people are investing in them. And just go somewhere else with your dirty money, whatever that is. I don't want to go into it. All right, guys, this is a lot of fun. I thought the TRS-80 Trash Talk podcast was going to be this week, but it's actually next week. So next week I'll hopefully do that, and then I'll stream something else afterwards. But the next stream will be tomorrow, and it'll be the next part of 428 Shibuya Scramble, and I'll come up with something else after that. But yeah, Peter Phillips says, yeah, nice to see the games played, good or bad. I totally agree. Listen, this is for posterity. I don't think anybody's played CLOAD Magazine, for the last 20 years, probably ever, and on a stream, probably nobody's ever played it, period. So, listen, so they're not all winners, but some of them definitely are, and hopefully next time we'll get some better ones out there. That's the goal. 1 hour WADA rant video incoming. I thought about doing something like that. I mean, I've done videos like that a little bit, where I've ranted a little bit on WADA, but I don't have the energy, I don't. It's I don't want to deal with. I don't want to think about that stuff. If I could affect it somehow by my ranting, then I would do it, but nobody gives a damn what I have to say. They're all just making their money and doing their thing and whatever, so let them all play their stupid games. Their games is the game of making money. Let them all do that, and hopefully there'll be some scraps left over for people who actually want to play games. Yeah, I know they do create open games, but the bottom line is, I wouldn't trust WADA to grade my game if they're the last grading company on Earth, and I know how to grade games much better than WADA does also. So I actually am an experienced collector. So why is she paying me to look at their games, not me paying WADA to look at my games? I have more experience looking at grading games. I have more experience knowing the condition of games in my little finger than probably WADA has in their whole body. Whoever's grading the game over there, just because I've been doing this for such a long time, and I've been buying stuff for such a long time, so I don't need them, and I definitely don't need my games slabbed. I want to play my games, not shut them up in sealed thing, never to be touched by anybody else ever again. So, the hell with them, and frankly, all the other, whatever, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'll get myself in trouble somehow. Alright, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks Always Asleep. Thanks Pirate Gamer Boy 12. Thanks Peter Phillips. Thanks Ryan. And Peter, thanks for helping me dump this thing to begin with, and we'll get it on the internets so that everyone can play it who wants to play it. Thank Gamers Grotto. Thanks Be Ready for getting my joke before. And I think that's it. So everybody that's not watching it live, you're watching it after the fact, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you leave comments, and we'll see all you guys soon. Have a great night, everybody. Peace out.